Morning and welcome back to episode 2 of Beyond the Score. Today we'll be breaking down MLB scores, standings, and our overall opinions on teams and players.
All right, so today we're going to start with AL division leaders since there's been a bit of a mismatch with the Royals getting 3 out of 4 in Cleveland.
Yeah, now they only are behind by a game and a half for losing last night to the Astros. They should be tied for first still, but they lost that game.
Yeah.
The Astros are leading the AL West, ahead by 4 games, trailing behind them in the Mariners. Yankees hold strong. The Orioles trail by a game and a half as well.
Twins haven't been too good recently. They were in competition for first place, but they were really with the Royals for second place. But now they've dropped behind 3.5 games now.
Yeah, over in the NL, the Phillies lead the East with the Braves 6 games back. The Brewers lead the Central.
They kind of pulled away.
Yeah, Cubs are 9.5 games back. It's quite a stretch. And the Dodgers with the Diamondbacks behind them at 4 games.
Padres are only 5 games back from the Dodgers too.
Pretty tight race for second there in the NL West.
Yeah. Talk about Dylan Cruz. He had his debut not too long ago, and he's been doing pretty good since. Already had his first hit. He had his first hit double, and then he already had his first home run.
Yeah, first major league hit off Garrett Cole. Quite an accomplishment for the young man. The Royals picked up Michael Lorenzen.
Yeah. Now he's hurt. I think he's on 15-day IL.
Yeah, he threw first inning, threw well. Second inning, came in, covered first on a stretched a little too far. Maybe pulled
his groin, I think.
Yep. Groin strain. He'll be out, which is kind of a bad thing for the Royals.
Especially coming here at the end of the season.
Yep, they need their pitching to step up if they want to have a better chance at winning the division.
Urseg got hurt, too, last night against their loss to the Astros.
Yep. And Pasquantino also hurt his wrist.
Yep. I think he's going to be out for the majority of the rest of the season.
Yeah, they're both injured on the same play.
Yeah. And that was the deciding factor of the game last night.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Royals got the lead in the 8th. Bases loaded double. Bases clearing double with 2 outs. Kyle Isbell. Then the next inning, it just went downhill after that.
Yeah, seems like they do well until they get to the bullpen. Then the bullpen screws them over sometimes.
Yep. Who do you think the team to upset the Yankees in the postseason is?
I think it's the Guardians, as long as they win the division, which I hope they don't, but I think they are the team that's going to beat the Yankees, kick them out of the playoffs. What do you think?
I think it's also going to be either whoever wins AL Central, to be honest.
I mean, I could see the Astros, but they're going to have to play well against the Yankees. I mean, the Yankees are playing really good baseball right now.
The Orioles could also get them, but I don't see the Orioles going that far this year.
Yep, this is more of just like they got a lot of young guys. It's giving them experience and then building on for next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully have a strong season again.
Jackson Holiday.
Yep.
What do you think the Royals need to do to make a deep run into the postseason?
I think they got to have better pitching. I mean, bullpen guys got to step up. Starters got to go a little longer, not provide as many first-inning runs. The offense seems to continue hitting the ball, scoring runs, producing for the team. And on defense, got to make plays, make sure we're making them routine plays, not making silly mistakes.
Yeah. I also agree on that, but I do think the lineup needs to be more consistent. Last night they didn't score till the 8th inning, which that hurts in the postseason because teams aren't going to let you get away with that. Also, the bullpen, they need to figure out who they're going to use now since Ursig's hurt. They had MacArthur, but they switched him to middle relief. I think they're going to go to Schreiber, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah. Did you see the other day? Danny Jansen played for both the Red Sox.
Oh yeah, I did.
And the
First
Blue
player in
Jays.
MLB history.
One game.
Yeah,
Pretty cool. Weird circumstance.
they started it a couple months ago. Got a rain delay. Scheduled it again for a couple days ago, and then he played for the team that they were playing
He got
against.
traded.
Yeah.
Played for them. All right, let's take a look at the stat leaders right now. So currently leading hits, Bobby Witt Jr. at 185. He's been having a really solid season, hitting the ball well. He's hitting about 344. He's been struggling a little lately, but he's still keeping up. Then following, Vlad Guerrero. He has 167 hits. He's hitting 324, which is very good. What do you think about him and how the Blue Jays are doing this year?
Where are the Blue Jays in the standings at? Are they third? I think they're third. I think he's doing good. He needs more help though. I think
Yeah,
it's
it'd be
kind of just him and a couple other people.
more beneficial for him to be on a better team.
Yeah.
Luis Ariz with the Padres, hitting the ball well, and a very good year. His batting average dropped quite a bit from last year, but that's just so impressive what he did last year.
Yeah.
Trying to do it this year. And Jared Duran with the Red Sox, 162 hits, batting 292, 18 home runs, having a very solid season.
Talk about OPS stat leading. 2 Yankees players in the 1 and 2 spot, Judge and Soto, and then Bobby's in the 3 spot. Vladdy's in there at the 7. So a lot of the same names, same faces. Duran at 13. But you don't see a rise top 25 at all.
Home runs, Judge has 51. Do you think he's going to break the record?
I think he will. I think he'll do it easily.
I mean, he has 51 home runs and 138 strikeouts, which is
Kind of a lot.
kind of high. But for him and his power hitting abilities, it's pretty usual.
Yeah.
And trailing him at 42 is Shohei Ohtani. He also has 42 stolen bases. He's looking to become the first ever player to have a 50-50 season. Do you think that's accomplishable for him?
I think it's accomplishable, but I don't know if he's going to do it. I don't think he will. Talk about the pitching stat leaders. Surprisingly, Chris Sale is number 1 in ERA, 2.58. He's tied with Skubal, though. And then after that is Zach Wheeler at 2.7, Hunter Green at 2.8, and Michael King at 3. Corbin Burns isn't having as good of a season everybody said he would. He's good, but people are saying he's going to win Cy Young.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about innings pitched. Logan Webb has thrown 177 point and 2/3 innings, while giving 169 hits, striking out 150. Pretty good stat line for him.
Lugo's right behind him.
Lugo's behind at 5 innings behind at 172 innings, giving up 19 less hits in 5 innings compared to Webb. He also has 4 less strikeouts. Not again. All right, where do you stand with the AL MVP race?
I mean, I think it's going to be Judge, but I'd rather it be Bobby Witt just because he's on a worse team. So he's kind of carrying more than Judge is. Judge has Soto and other more weapons to help him. But Judge is leading in almost every single stat line besides home runs.
Yeah, I think especially if he hits a home run record. He'll definitely win the MVP. On the other side of the NL, who do you think's in the race currently?
I don't know who's in the NL race right now.
I could maybe see it being,
Shohei.
yeah, definitely Ohtani.
I heard Chris Sale might.
Yeah, he could possibly win the Cy Young, but that just depend on how the rest of the season goes for him. What do you think about the AL Cy Young? Think it'll be Skubal from the Tigers?
Yeah, I think it'll be Skubal. Yeah,
for sure.
I think he has that on locks.
Very solid year, throwing the ball well, very good outings. Leads in ERA.
I think Shohei Ohtani has NL MVP on locks. Just looking at who these other options are, I don't think they're producing as much as Shohei is. There's Ozuna, Elly De La Cruz, Ketel Marte, and Francisco Lindor. I just don't see anybody else winning it besides Shohei.
What do you think about Rookie of the Year? Who do you think's got that for both the AL?
For NL, I got Skeens.
Skeens?
Yeah.
What about that Jackson Merrill kid from the Padres?
He's good, but I think they're going to pick Skeens over him. I don't know if I agree with it, but I think it'll just happen.
What do you think for the AL?
Colton Cowser probably. I think if Langford had kept up with how he was doing, he would have won, but he's kind of fallen off again.
Yeah.
Jackson Chourio could win it, though, for NL, but I still think Skeens is going to.
All right, games later today. The Brewers and the Reds play each other in Cincinnati. The Brewers just need to play good, keep winning to secure their spot. Red Sox and Tigers. Red Sox need to win a few more games to get back up in the race. Phillies and Braves. Phillies, top of the standings.
I don't think the Phillies are going to go anywhere. I think they're going to stay right what they are.
Pirates and Guardians in Cleveland.
Should be an easy win for the Guardians.
Yep. Which we need the Pirates to win, not the
Yeah.
Royals to
Get back in first place. Royals versus Astros again tonight.
Yep. Royals got to find a way to win that one.
Yeah.
Should have Lugo back or Reagans, one of the two. Dodgers, Diamondbacks in Arizona.
That's an interesting one.
It'll be a good game. Those series will continue throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
Those will be good to watch. And yeah. So, thanks for watching our podcast. This is Beyond the Score. I'm Jack.
I'm Cam.
We'll see you next week.